The James Bond franchise is known for its glamorous leading ladies, the iconic Bond girls, who often capture 007's attention on and off screen. In his early days playing the famous spy, Sean Connery had no shortage of beautiful co-stars, yet his clandestine affair with one in particular has only recently come to light. In this video, we'll hear from Lana Wood, Connery's co-star in Diamonds Are Forever, who recently revealed that she and the legendary actor were secretly a thing during the production of that iconic film. We'll also take a broader look back at some of the most memorable Bond girls from Connery's era, as well as behind-the-scenes drama that went on amongst cast and crew. Join us as Facts First presents the Bond girl that Sean Connery secretly had an affair with. The ever-iconic Bond girl. When Sean Connery brought James Bond to life in 1962's Dr. No, the film world met an icon, Ursula Andress's Honey Ryder. Her shell diver made quite the entrance, emerging from the surf with knife strapped to bare hip, much as Fleming wrote in his 1958 book. Male fantasies ignited, with Playboy publishing those frames for decades. This set the template for Bond's love interest going forward. Glamorous, mysterious women integral to the formula, brightening his missions and threatening his life simultaneously. Beyond the obvious physical appeal, Honey Ryder complemented Connery's ultra-confident spy hero perfectly. Her smoldering independence and later courage assisting Bond fueled further fantasies. While producer Albert Broccoli first cast Andress in Dr. No as mere eye candy, her layered performance left lasting impact. Much credit Honey Ryder's iconic white bikini debut for fueling Bond's immediate, enduring fame the 60 years since. Yet just 2 years later, Honor Blackman's feisty 1964 Pussy Galore forever cemented the Bond girl archetype. Her name's cheeky bravado topped off a capable, complex character holding her own against 007. Blackman epitomized the fierce spirit and overt sexuality defining Bond girls for decades thereafter. This dazzling lineup certainly propelled Bond's rise despite chauvinist critique, but undoubtedly these beauties completed Bond's fantasy for many. Diamonds Are Forever. By 1971's Diamonds Are Forever, George Lazenby's one-off Bond gave way to Connery, reprising his career-making role. Long before online tabloids, Connery's off-screen dalliances drew little press scrutiny, but rumors brewed behind the scenes. Advancing years had not slowed his virile star power nor appeal amongst fetching co-stars. Enter one Plenty O'Toole, a saucy gold digger, mixing with Vegas high rollers. O'Toole helps Bond win big, expecting intimate compensation after. Viewers know she won't get far before gangsters toss her out a window, but actress Lana Wood embraced playing another quintessential Bond girl. Only 21 during filming, she was likely starstruck acting alongside the iconic Connery. Wood was also no ordinary starlet. She was Hollywood royalty. The younger sister of screen siren Natalie Wood, she had grown up on studio lots. But with youthful exuberance and old Hollywood breeding, what transpired next proved inevitable. Despite a 20-year age gap, Lana developed an instant attraction to leading man Sean. And amidst the bright casino lights and behind-the-scenes drama, their paths would soon entwine beyond just acting. Lana Wood finally confesses. After years of silence, Lana Wood recently opened up to the media, sharing intimate details about her time with Connery. Despite hesitations about making it public, she believed the unique bond they shared should no longer remain hidden. Indeed, she affirms they had a brief but genuinely real relationship during that 1971 production. It might be assumed that Wood was simply another young conquest for the famously womanizing star, but she says that genuine feelings developed during their time together. While filming a risque bedroom scene, the pair had to grapple between selling on-screen passion while already involved off-camera. Director and crew minimized, but it was torturous trying to not reveal their secret. Wood recalls barely kissing Sean, sure their tangible intimacy would get noticed. Amusingly, it likely read as convincing discomfort with a boss-employee power dynamic to moviegoers. During rare moments alone, however, the couple couldn't keep their hands off each other. The thrill of a secret affair led to clandestine encounters, however possible, in spare trailers, offset hotels, and on-location shoots. While Connery could often separate professionalism from Playboy pursuits, for young Lana, her emotions overwhelmed. Besotted and hindered by his marriage, she later even nervously broke up with Sean despite no formal relationship. In hindsight, she sees the absurdity of assuming he prioritized their attachment like she did. Nonetheless, Wood warmly treasures their time together. She muses over events that brought them close and where paths may have led under different circumstances. On-set romances raise eyebrows. Beyond Lana's recent reveal, Sean Connery's Bond productions reportedly harbored romantic drama between various cast and crew. Long-standing rumors suggest more affairs or dalliances that have avoided press leaks. After all, who could resist James Bond himself when cameras stopped rolling? The most turbulent relationship was Connery's volatile marriage to Australian actress Diane Cilento, his first wife. Their fiery clashes and eventual 1973 divorce bred gossip column whispers. Cilento later charged Sean of abuse and intimidation, allegations he denied. Then there was Micheline Roquebrune, Sean's French-Moroccan second wife and widow following his 2020 passing. She and Connery also met through Bond connections. She was hired to paint for 1970's The Molly Maguires starring Sean. Somewhere during the shoot, professional duties got personal for the two artists. They soon married and remained together 45 years until Connery's death at 90. Still, it wasn't always smooth sailing. On-set tensions. While Lana Wood secretly romanced Sean during production of Diamonds Are Forever, it took until 1983's Never Say Never Again for his wife Micheline to witness her husband's steamy James Bond scenes firsthand. By then, Connery was long retired from Bond. But enticed to portray 007 one last time, Micheline joined the production. This allowed her to observe Sean acting opposite actress Barbara Carrera. In an interview, Carrera described an awkward moment locking eyes with a glowering Micheline while filming a romantic scene with Sean. Having his wife brooding nearby clearly unsettled everyone. Though Carrera maintained professionalism with Sean, she could sense his distraction. Micheline soon got politely asked to leave the set so they could focus. But despite on-set drama or salacious gossip linking Sean with co-stars, enduring love with his final wife Micheline shows where his heart truly resided. Their 45-year marriage remained strong until Sean's passing at age 90. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite Bond movie? Let us know in the comments section below.